Hello YouTube, how y'all doing today? Nice day outside. Just decided to take the chance to make a video of my Integra. So this is my fully built 96 GSR Acura Integra. I had this car for about 3 years now. Bought it in 2019. It's now 2020, so yeah, 3 years. I bought it bone stock, believe it or not, like absolutely bone stock. Still have the stock sunflower wheels on there actually. As you guys can see, those are the stock 96 GSR sunflower wheels. I just wrapped them in some nice summer tires. Those are Continental Extreme Contact Sports. I've done one track day on them so far. It was at a Palmer Motor Park out here in Massachusetts, very fun track day. But yeah, so this is my turbo GSR. Last time I dynoed it, made about 460 to the wheels, if I remember correctly. I can put that dyno sheet up in the, if I remember to. So I'll go ahead and post that dyno sheet up if I can find it. So yeah, that's it right there. Fully built B series. Got the coil on plug conversion over there. It's on a Haltech Elite 1500 standalone engine management. Have the WB1 Haltech wideband tucked in back there, as you can see. Put some gold foil around it just in case. It's pretty close to the intake manifold, so yeah. Right there, I have my Mac 4-port boost controller. Some people want 3-port. I don't know. Doing my research with the Honda stuff, it seems like the 4-port is the go-to. So that's where I'm running. It's perfect. For the 2 years now that it's been boosted, never had an issue with that boost controller. So yeah. Also have the Speed Factory fuel rail, AEM, fuel pressure regulator right there. This is a Honda 4-bar map sensor. Honda 4-bar right there. And yeah. So like I said, coil unplugged, so I have to get that Speed Factory Dizzy, delete cap. Also got new hardware. Nice new stainless hardware to go with that. It doesn't protrude out. Gotta keep things clean. Motion Race Works. Yes, Motion Race Works. Catch can. So this is a really nice piece. This is the latest thing I've done to the car actually. Was upgrading this catch can from an Amazon unit. Didn't need to upgrade necessarily. The Amazon catch can did work. This one has something nicer. It may be just more professional. Kind of goes with my build. Nice hardware. This is a complete custom mount I had made. Had a fabricator make that gold mount for me, where it hooks onto the catch can. It just sits nice in the engine bay. It sits a little high, but it does not hit the hood at all with the hood closed. So yeah, no problem there. I have the full Go-Autoworks intercooler piping kit. So I have this pipe right here, which I obviously gold wrapped it. Does it help with the intake air temperatures? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the only pipe I gold wrapped, not all the other ones. So I have a full kit just running, from there, whatever, to the throttle body, down the front bumper. I have a Mugen Rep lip on here with a custom air duct. That air duct kind of feeds air into my radiator. So does it help? Yes. Honestly, after getting it installed, I've noticed like my it's not that it runs cooler or much cooler per se. It's just that it takes a lot more time for it to get like hot or whatever. Like if I'm cruising on the highway for about an hour, it gets up to like maybe 217 maximum. After an hour in like mid 80, 90 degree weather, because it's summertime. Without that there, it was going up to like 225. So I mean, it is a little bit cooler, and it definitely takes a lot longer for it to get like hot. But yeah, that's why I put it there, and it seems to be working. So I'm glad I did it. Like I said, Mugen Rep Lip. I really like this lip a lot. I love this lip actually. My favorite lip for this body Integra. The 96, the earlier year. I feel like this is the best looking lip anyways that you can get. The genuine Mugen one is God knows how much, so it's a replica. That's my intercooler right there. Treadstone intercooler. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, the lip is covering most of it, but yeah, it's a Treadstone intercooler. It fits very nicely. Very, very nice. And my mechanic who I had built this car for me, as like put all the parts together, he did like the most perfect job getting it center. So I don't know if you guys can notice, but that thing is just dead center. Yeah. Back up here, BWR ram horn turbo manifold, right? This is my Garrett T3 T4 turbo 60 AR. It's a baby turbo. Like I said, I was making 460 to the wheels. I want to go back to the dyno because that 460 was on the factory distributor and not with the coil on plugs, not with the Speed Factory fuel rail. It made 460 on the OEM fuel rail, believe it or not. So yeah, definitely want to take it back to the dyno sometime soon and see how much it can make. Over here is my Mishimoto 3-row radiator. So let me show you guys how much of a tight fit this thing is, right? Let's see if it'll focus. Yes. So you see how close my turbo inlet is to my radiator fan. It's very, very close. Does it suck in the hot air? I mean, of course it does, but the intercooler, Treadstone intercooler, does a good job at cooling the hot intake air down. So when I'm on the highway, the most I've seen is and keep in mind this is midsummer, mid 80s, 90 degree weather. So most I've seen in intake air temps is about 105, 104, yeah, on the highway. Obviously standing still in traffic, it gets a little hotter, but once you start moving, then it cools down. So, but really it's not bad. So this setup right here I have going on it's not bad. It works. That's the my tile wastegate right there. You can kind of see that. Tile MVR 44mm wastegate. Like I said, got my boost solenoid back there. So as you can see, the lines kind of feed, have it tied into here. A bunch of stuff kind of zip tied together, and then zoop, boom, to the tile wastegate. So yeah, it's chill. I mean, it's out of the way of things. I kept factory power steering. I do not have AC, fortunately, but whatever. The car's fast, right? I have Hasport mounts, right? The way I decided to do it, right? I didn't buy a whole Hasport mount kit, as you conveniently could do. Instead, I got different pieces. Why? For comfort. I've ridden in cars who have the full race bushing, whatever, and it sucks, right? It sucks to have your fillings rattling out of your teeth when you're driving your car, right? I drive this car on the street almost every day. Literally almost every day. This is my daily driver. Like besides that, like this is my daily driver. I drive this car every single day. So what I did, different mounts. So right here, Hasport got 70A for that hardness, right? On this side. On the transmission side, I got 62A, the softer one on the transmission side. Why? Because like I said, I drive this car a lot and I want it to be comfortable. And it works, right? And on the back, probably not gonna be able to see, I don't know, maybe. Probably not gonna be able to see back there. Popping up, but that's the stock OEM, you know, mount back there. It's the OEM mount. It's brand new from Honda. So when I boosted the car, I just got a brand new OEM mount from Honda. So the rear mount is the softest one. So the one that would transmit the most vibration to the cabin is why I chose to leave OEM, right? And then on the transmission side, 62A from Hasport, and on the motor side, 70A from Hasport. Okay. Let's get to my trigger kit. So I have T1 trigger kit right here. This is the, I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Yep, Remy Racing, right? T1 trigger kit. So I have that feeding into my Haltech, and I just have the wires kind of the wires right here. Yeah, you see that right there? So I have that wire kind of just feeding into tied in. Feeds all the way back to the ECU, to a hole in the firewall. That's the ECU. As well as the coil unplug stuff. That's all the custom harness to feeding back to my Haltech ECU. So honestly, everything works flawlessly. So yeah, I think that's about it for a brief overview. If you guys want to see like, you know, more stuff or more detail, or just want to know more about what I've done to the car overall, you can just like let me know in the comments, and yeah, I can like kind of get into more detail about what's been done, how I went about this build specifically. So my whole idea was to build a car, right? That was fun, but wasn't a pain in the butt to drive. So I wanted a car that was okay, you get into it, it's fast, you can go, you know, ripping in the streets, whatever, like have some fun. But just wasn't a pain in the butt to get inside, and you could drive it to the grocery store if you wanted to. Like I take this thing to like Walmart, you know, I take it to just Walmart, to whatever regular, you know, daily excursion I have going on, just like normal stuff, and it's not a pain in the butt. I get in it, you know, it drives smooth, it doesn't vibrate a bunch in the cabin. Yeah, so that's that for the engine bay. If you want some more detail, like I said, just let me know. I'll show you guys a little bit in the interior. It's super polleny right now, so I'll do a brief like exterior just because, but yeah, it's dirty. But I'll show you guys the interior a bit. So I guess I'll start with my steering wheel. So I guess I'll get a better picture here. Yeah, that's better. So that is a limited edition Works Bell steering wheel. I think it's pretty baller. I mean, not steering wheel, quick release. Correction. Limited edition Works Bell quick release, not steering wheel. Yeah, so I have the Works Bell quick release, made it to a HKB hub, right? And then I have the Keys Racing steering wheel, and then I have the Downstar titanium hardware. I mean, it looks gorgeous. Like sitting in this thing, looking at my steering wheel, like it looks gorgeous. And the titanium hardware sets things in. You know, Keys Racing. Can't go wrong with the steering. It feels great. I mean, I love this setup. I've driven a couple other like, you know, custom setups, but in terms of just like, you know, this, I don't know, it's exactly what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like uncomfortable for every day, but it gives you that reassuring, like, you know, feel, I guess, right? That reassuring feel. So I have a custom dash right here. So I'm rocking the Haltech IC7, right? So Haltech IC7 digital dash. I have the Mako Motorsports custom mount on my Integra, you see? So where it's mounted to, this piece right here, the black piece, is Mako Motorsport, and this is just the factory trim that goes around. I did add this hole here, right, for the USB port for the IC7. I just think it looks really nice having it conveniently there. And get better shot of that. There we go. Yeah. So it's mounted right there. So anytime I want to, like, you know, plug in my computer to the IC7, I just pop the USB cable right in that port. So it's clean. It's nice. I love it. I love like small details like that. Just makes the car look that much more professional, you know. I have my fire extinguisher mounted back here somewhere, if you guys can see that. Yep. Focus. Boom. So fire extinguisher mounted to a little custom bracket I made. It goes to the bottom seat bottom seat bracket. So there's like a little like bracket on the bottom of the seat, right, that it hooks onto the chassis of the vehicle. I just have the fire extinguisher mounted onto where the seat goes into the chassis, I guess. I do have upgraded sound system in here. There's an amp and stuff. I can talk about that if you guys want me to. But yeah, hybrid racing shift knob. Hybrid racing shifter with the factory OEM shift knob. Excuse me. That's a shifter. And the black piece is an OEM GSR shift knob. I love the hybrid shifter. Feels amazing. It's super crisp. I 100% would recommend this over the OEM one 1,000 times over. I love this hybrid shifter. It feels really good. I have the JDM air freshener. Right. Nothing else. Not much going in the back at all, really. I put LED lights, and all of the lights in the car have LEDs. I have a rear dash cam as well as a front dash cam. So my dash cam is like a two-way system, front and rear. If you don't have a dash cam on your car and you like daily drive your car, or even if you don't daily yet, just put a dash cam in your car. You never know, right? So yeah, hybrid racing shifter, OEM shift knob, like we said, JVC radio. The sound system in this thing sounds really good. There's my Haltech setup, as you can see. So a little bit about this. It looks like a lot. It looks like a lot, right? It's really not, I guess. It just, I don't know. I could have simplified it more. But here's the thing, right? My car is like harnesses on harnesses on harnesses, right? And what I mean by that is this car wasn't just built and put together on a single custom harness, right? It was all put together by bits and pieces. So it's different harnesses kind of like merging. Yeah, that's like literally the best way I could put it. Is different harnesses that are merging and kind of meets back to the ECU. So, like I said, in the front I have my coil on plug. So, you know, I have wires from the coil on plug set up going back here. I have wires from the T1 trigger set up going back here as well, right? And to make this work, I'm using already a Haltech jumper harness, right? And then I have to use another jumper harness, so 2 jumper harnesses to make it work. Why? Because my car is a 96, so OBD2. They only make like the Haltech jumper, right, for OBD1 cars. Like most aftermarket Honda stuff, like ECU game wise, it's for OBD1. You don't really find like even the Honda or whatever. It's all OBD1 stuff. You don't find OBD2. So I had to get the OBD2A, right, to OBD1 jumper, because this is OBD2A on this side, to the factory wiring, factory stuff, to OBD1, right, goes into the OBD1 to the Haltech jumper, which now goes into the Elite 1500. It's redundant, right? But this is kind of how I chose to do it, because I didn't have a custom harness made, like, you know, all built in one piece. I just kind of built this car piece by piece, right? So that's that. Okay. This relay has nothing to do with the ECU. I just mounted this relay here. This is my fuel pump relay. So I have a custom fuel pump wiring kit from Aeromotive. I forgot the part number, I'm not gonna remember it for sure, but I bought a fuel pump wiring kit from Aeromotive, and that's what I'm using. Why? Because I wanted to make sure my Fuel Lab 340 liter per hour fuel pump gets enough, you know, current, you know, power, just whatever it may need to operate, you know, perfectly. And honestly, I love my Fuel Lab fuel pump. I upgraded from a Walboro. I went through 2 of them. Giving me issues. Fuel Lab, this fuel pump's great, you know. So yeah. So that's what I have pretty much going on over here. So this is my relay for a fuel pump. It's just mounted there just because. And then all this wiring right here, blah blah blah. That's just, you know, custom wiring to make everything work. And trust me, everything works. I'll record me you know, turning it on for you guys too and everything. So yeah, if you guys want any more details, just let me know and I'll make some more videos. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy my what I think is a pretty cool Integra build. Alright, catch you guys later. Take care, everybody.